Lesson 3. Responding to negative reviews or social media comments. Responding to negative reviews or social media comments is an opportunity to get it right. Even if you can't fully resolve the problem, making them feel heard is important. They want to know that steps are being taken to ensure the issue does not happen again. The idea of paying it forward. As you write a response to a negative review or social media comment, here are a few tips. First, sandwich the response. That means putting a positive comment at the beginning and then in the end. First, thank them for taking the time to write the review or comment and sympathize with them. For example, thanks Shelley for the review. I'm sorry to hear about your bad experience. And then end on a similar note. Second, make it specific to their issue. If a customer had a bad experience, then instead of just referring to their bad experience in general terms, refer to their specific issue if you can. For example, I'm sorry to hear about your bad experience with the valet parking at the hotel. You may follow it by saying something like, we appreciate your feedback. In this case, Modern Connections' response is good in that it shares the facts. They could have gone a little farther in acknowledging or thanking her for the comment, but the fact that they responded and with the facts helps. Don't worry about the specifics of this example. You will be armed with all the information you need to respond. If you don't think you can respond, then you can always send it back into the system for someone else to address the comment or review. Third, empathize with the customer. You could say something like, we're sorry to hear about your experience. This is not in line with our expectations. You may follow it by saying something like, we want to make sure all of our guests are satisfied. We appreciate the feedback. Fourth, if it is a really bad review or comment, then move the conversation offline or inform them that you will share the feedback with the right person in the organization. Ask them to PM us at your convenience, or we would invite you to call our phone number if you would like at your convenience so we can address your issue in greater detail. We would welcome the opportunity to make this right. What Chuck E. Cheese could have done a little better in this case is to respond with her name and thank her for the review. But the fact that they took it offline was appropriate. Finally, keep your response simple, short, and sweet. Do not write a book. You want to address the issue at hand and not get into other details in any way that could upset customers even more. Keep it to about 3 sentences. Carnival Cruises' response in this case is spot on, very short and to the point. So that concludes the lessons. We hope that this was a good refresher for those of you who are veterans of review and social media responses, and a good deep dive for those who are newer to this. Now you're ready to try your hand in responding to a handful of reviews in the next section.